your party is perceived to be, and I stress the
मुंड उपरे साधारण निर्वाचन एथर प्रमुख मुद्दा कौन रही निर्वाचन में ग्रामीण भारतर क्यों क्यों प्रसंग आगामी निर्वाचन में प्रभाव पकाइब गाँ गहली रे भोटर प्रसंग और प्राथमिकता बदली साधारण निर्वाचन पूर्व ग्रामांचल विभिन्न प्रसंग उपर मत रखिंट कांग्रेस सांसद सप्तगिरी उलाका एवं राज्यसभा सांसद तथा शिवसेना मुखपात्र प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी.
What I personally believe is that employment would be a huge issue for the young. Educational opportunities, whether they're looking at skill-based opportunities, whether they're looking at, getting these degrees and becoming entrepreneurs, and most important, the entrepreneurship is that's idea of that we will start our own businesses is something that is hitting even every rural town.
So as a Congress party, when we look at the election, there are three primary things which we would like to focus on: social justice, economic justice, and political justice. When I talk about economic justice, the biggest challenge here in the rural area throughout the country has been unemployment. And if I take about Odisha also, there's distress migration, how to take care of it. When we talk about social justice, the atrocities against women, the atrocity against tribals, the SC, ST, OBC, they have not been included in the mainstream. What is very unfortunate is the Nagarpalikas, the Panchayats, the funding has been almost frozen.
Media is an entertainment industry with objectivity. That is what media is.
गणमाध्यम गणतंत्र चतुर्थ स्तंभ देश गठन में गणमाध्यम गुरुत्वपूर्ण भूमिका थिबा बेले मीडियार कार्य उपरे अनेक थर प्रश्न मध्य उठिछि. वर्तमान स्थिति रे खबर परिभाषा एवं दर्शकों आग्रह उपरे मत रखिछन्ति राज्यसभा सांसद तथा ITV नेटवर्क प्रतिष्ठाता कार्तिकेय शर्मा.
ये जो पैकेजिंग हो रहा है कहीं ना कहीं द स्कोप टू मैनिपुलेट, द स्कोप टू मिसलीड, ये भी ज़्यादा हो रहा है.
बिल्कुल, जैसे उसमें भी एक टेक्नोलॉजी का बहुत बड़ा रोल है. जैसे कि रिसेंटली डीप फेक हैज बिकम अ वेरी बिग कंसर्न. इवन द ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर स्पोक अबाउट इट ड्यूरिंग द दिवाली मिलन व्हेन ही वाज एड्रेसिंग द मीडिया, and subsequently it caught people's imagination. We just held the second Law and Constitution dialogue where Justice Suryakant, the Honorable Supreme Court Judge, he spoke very extensively on our platform on that also. It's a very real problem. And this problem is here to stay. But like many other problems, you can deal with these problems and face them when the opportunity comes. There is no perfect equilibrium, even in media. ये optimum point है और ये पहुंच गया और इसके बाद आपको कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं आएगी मीडिया के.
But the way I handle it, that as you would know, that we are the largest news network now in the country.
AI और डिजिटल मीडिया जुगरे न्यूज रो भविष्य कौन यहाँ पर OTV फोरसाइट हुई सरगरम आलोचना. TV9 नेटवर्क MD तथा CEO वरुण दास के सहित आगामी दिन में न्यूज रो चैलेंजिंग दिग उपर आलोचना करिसेंती OTV नेटवर्क डिजिटल बिजनेस हेड लितिशा मंगत पंडा.
You've also expanded a lot in the digital media. In fact, I think in a lot of spaces you went digital first, and now AI has been coming in, etc. We're being challenged with deep fakes and misinformation. How do you think media should fight it?
I'll break your question in two parts. One is the digital media. Yes, all of us, we know that digital is our future. It is inevitable. So we had to focus on that. But I think you would know that one of the biggest challenges that news industry, especially television industry, faces is that most of us are free to air. So we don't charge for our subscription fees for delivering our channels, most of the news media, and which is an intrinsic problem of our industry, because the biggest strength of India is a large consuming middle class and the class which are aspiring to be the middle class, but we don't transact with them commercially directly. So that is one of the biggest challenges.
Look, I think India that is Bharat, Bharat that is India.
साधारण निर्वाचन पूर्वरु मोदी एंड इंडिया 2024 एंड द बैटल फॉर भारत पुस्तक उपरे चलीछि जोरदार चर्चा. OTV फोरसाइट रे पुस्तक बाबद रे आलोचना करिसेंती संवादिक तथा लेखक राहुल शिवशंकर.
Modi and India 2024 and the battle for Bharat. So right off the bat, is the book about Modi? Is it a political potboiler that it sounds like?
If it was a book about Mr. Modi, it would have been probably as thick as that. I don't think one can do justice to his career in a book that's about 230 odd pages, with 100 pages of just annotations. This book is not about any individual. It's a very balanced account of what Mr. Modi aspires this country to be. So it's an interrogation of basically an idea, a bunch of ideas. Policies have been passed by this government.
Bureau Report, OTV.
Look at it. The greatest political and legislative interventions that were ever done